Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Proper Variant in this Crusader Kings 2 and we've returned in Chasianon as Duke Raymond of Roussel de Bailleul. We are in a situation where everything has gone wrong, you could say at the very least. Now, our wonderful father, the adventurer that caught, essentially all of this land under his supervision, has passed away, and he passed away due to cancer. It was not, a proper job, it was not a proper war that got him, it was instead just sickness. And now here we are, Duke Raymond, we're only 12 years old, we have no heir of our dynasty, and we are the last, of course. I mean, before the Duke Roussel was the only one of the dynasty. And now here we are, and we are in a precarious situation, because we just lost a war against the Byzantine Empire. They know that we are vulnerable, and they may have a hedonist and, a bit of a loser as their leader, I suppose, but he will be strong enough to destroy us if the time comes to that. Now, the Seljuks haven't really moved into our region, and they are currently facing a rebellion against the tyranny of Sultan Malik Shah. Yeah, that rebellion will lose, no doubt about it, but the way I see it, we are in a situation where everything is precarious. So I asked you, what should we do? Should we swear fealty? Should we swear fealty to the Byzantines or the Seljuks? And I got so many responses. I want to say, there was one response, and yeah, of course, right, that said it is tough to find a kind of decision for a child. When you're grown up, then you should make that decision whether, he feels like it or not. But here's my idea of it. Essentially, you are the council, you are the regent, Roger the Blind. What a strange regent you are, but you are the regent, and I gotta tell you, you guys were so split, I will not swear fealty. We will be able to pull this off, we will achieve change. Thanks to our own power. Believe you me, Duke Raymond will remain independent. Good old Roger the Blind will do nothing about this. Now, what I will do is I will, of course, exchange his educator here because Gerard is way better. Look at this. We obviously want to become a war leader. There you go. We don't really have any traits for it, but that's going to be okay. I think we're going to be fine. We could set a crown focus. Let's put one on Galatia. And then let's find out if we could marry anybody. Oh, also, what I want to point out, somebody rightfully pointed out that the strategos of Paphlagonia used to be Alexios Komnenos, the leader of the Alexiad. We all know him. He was the one that fought back into the east. And he was beheaded on the order of Vasileios Theodoros. So that one, that ship has sailed. That train has left the station. We gotta get our things together on our own time, because good old Alexios will not rise up in our defense. Now, either way, let's take a look at who we can marry, because, I looked around off camera and I found a really good candidate. And I think that candidate, Princess Alberade, is also perfect simply because her brother and heir to the Holy Roman Empire at this time, Otto, look at him. He's gonna be problematic, to say the least. So I hope that we're gonna have a fun little interplay with him there. There you go, let's arrange this marriage and let's make sure that we have a strong ally in the West. Maybe even being able to call help, when it comes to a crusade, something like that. Now you live in harmony and contentment. I've decided to accept your suggestion of a betrothal between Duke Raymond and Princess Alberade. Thank you so much, I appreciate it indeed. The Seljuk rebellion has ended, as foreseen. Now they are still at war with Georgia, and good old the Byzantines are still at war with Antioch here. Or I should say Eintap, I guess. I gotta tell, wait a minute, he's gonna vassalize this, meaning that he will hold a piece of the Holy Land? Oh, that's gonna be wild. The Byzantines are rebounding, and I don't know if we will be able to top that in terms of troop and manpower, but the way I see it right now, they are walking through our territory as though it was their own, so maybe they've already forgotten about us. God, wouldn't that be beautiful? Birth of the Assassins. Word is spreading that a Shia missionary, Hassan Isaba, has founded a religious order known as the Ashashin, somewhere in western Persia. Using trickery and guile, this mysterious cult of trained killers has seized control of the mountain fortress of Alamut and converted it into their headquarters. Already a string of violent murders can be traced back to Hassan's devoted and fearless disciples. These hashish smokers are harmless. I mean, we are too close to them to say that, but here we are. And this, over here is where it all started, I guess. The there you go. The Mosque of Rostamrod is where they began building up the assassins, and let's hope that they don't come for us. I mean, honestly, if we die right now, then this playthrough is literally over. Barely 18 years in. What a disappointment that would be. The more I think about it, the more I see that fairness and justice are things worth striving for. Books do not judge appearances. Alright, so we are not going to look well. But I hope that this will eventually, kind of be the introduction into our warrior phase. If we go out and fend for our right to rule and for the world, then, nobody's gonna say, hey, he was a bit of an ugly dude, didn't take care of himself. They're gonna say, what an absolute hero. Now remember, we are now the only ruler in our good old realm. We hold all of the counties, we hold all of the cards, and hopefully we'll be able to actually go through with it. The Kingdom of Hungary. I could claim the Kingdom of Hungary, huh? Hey, wait a minute. How you doing, buddy? No, you don't want an alliance? Can't even give you money. You know how expensive this man is? What am I gonna do about that? What am I gonna do about that? If he liked me just a little bit more. If I were to become the king of Hungary, would I take that opportunity? I mean, probably. Probably. Oh man, that's a tough one. See, here's the thing. Why can I push this claim? It's a weak claim, right? Yeah, it is a weak claim, and it will not be inherited. He is currently away. That's the thing. He's on a pilgrimage. You know what? I'm not going to do it right now because we're way too weak. My Regency Council wouldn't do this, right? But I'm just going to say, definitely let me know in the comments whether you think that we should, if we get another chance, if there's a child or a regency or, you know, somebody's in hiding. If any of that stuff is going on in Hungary, should we try to go for the Hungarian throne? We have a claim to it. Don't forget it. And I mean, it could be possible. Oh, and this is not good. This is very bad. And only hope that the amount of troops that I have will be able to crush them. 1,400, huh? Right, they meant to come for me here, but we were able to evade them. And that means I can raise you, and at the very least, you know, get some more troops going. You over there already? There we go. Okay. I think we can handle them with 2k troops, almost 2.1k troops. That should be perfectly fine. Let's go get them, boys. Let's get these peasants out of here. What? Seriously? Are you gonna make me hire some mercs? You gotta be kidding me. Well, here you go. Swiss company should be fine. Oh, that's frustrating. Why did we lose this, I gotta ask? Theophylactos, right? It doesn't have amazing traits anywhere. Why are you retreating to Georgia? I mean, come on, man. None of them are amazing, just for the record here, but do you feel like it's a little bit much what we just saw here? It's mountains, but even so, I thought we had it. Usually peasants have barely any morale, you know, to begin with, so I thought this would be the victory right there, but here we go. The anti-papacy has ended, very nice. I've scared them off. They are done for now, and here you go. Conversion of Karelia. I mean, Orthodox, Jesus. Finns and their Orthodox religion. But there you go. And that was a terrible fight right there. Dude, I did not enjoy that at all. Well, either way. Another anti-pope. Kaiser Heinrich, please. I know historically you're a bit of a twat, but come on. As a Heinrich IV. And look at Otto. He's a great man. He's a very religious man, but he is also a possessed man. And look at these stats. Those are absolutely gorgeous. What a great dude. I hope that he's going to help us, you know, if he were to ever take over. Now, as for you, still don't want an alliance, huh? Maybe if I grow up. What's my current stat? 17 state diplomacy. The older we get, the better that should become. This is even better right now. Joffrey back in the fray, but I don't think it's going to work out quite now. Bochin, the wife of Kagan Ismail of the August Khaganate, has been spending a few days in Galatia. It has been a very nice experience meeting her. Maybe our peoples are not that different after all. What? Who are you? Oh, I hate it. There you go. Oh, wow. Yeah, no wonder I didn't see that. That is a tiny Khaganate. See, Bochin, I don't think we need to be enemies. My regent is not very religious. I'm not very religious myself. Neither is Gerard. I think we can be friends, but I wouldn't take this as, like, you know, an actual non-aggression pact in-game. I would take this rather... It's kind of just a coordination effort. We are not against different cultures, different religions, or even different ways of lives. We just, you know... We just don't care. That's what it comes down to, really. Okay. That was a bit rough. Didn't feel like that was nice. We're patient. That's nice. We have turned out patient. Excellent. Hello, Christophoros, the new regent. You know, do whatever you must. Oh, God. That was a painful death for our dear friend Roger right there, or Roger. Here we go. Let's convert some of these. Ah, I did. You know, that's fine. I want to see what we turn out. If we turn out as a great army leader, we have a future ahead of us. A future immediately Why can I imprison you? Aaron the Twitchy. No, I don't care. A future that will lead to greatness, at least I hope so. He does have money, though. You know what? I shall imprison you. And I shall... If I banish you, do I get the money or does the next bishop get the money? You know what? I'm just gonna ransom you. Oh, no. You know what? Let's just try banishing him. I guess not. There you go. I think eventually we will go for Hungary. I feel it in my bones. Eventually we shall do it. But maybe not right now. Then again, isn't it a bit, you know, weird? Would we have the firepower to truly come back against Hungary? Of course we would, in game. You know, I could recruit some mercenaries and whatnot. But would we be able to actually pull that off in real life? That's a very difficult endeavor there. Defending in Karakanid War for Kazakh. You are aiding Cumania, which I assume is, yeah, Orthodox. What a strange war to get involved in, Vasileus Theodoros. That is so far away and deep down in the steppes. Maybe we shall use this absence. And how do we turn out? Skilled tactician. You know, it's good enough. It is good enough, I would argue. Duke Raymond with his, you know, slick beard. Let's go to war, I think. Pick an ambition. You know what my ambition is. Listen. I want to become king of Anatolia. That is the only purpose, I think, that drives me. And yeah, look at that. They actually did vassalize all of that. The Byzantine Empire is coming back from all, or against all adversity. It's really doing a good job in keeping it together. And that is, of course, you know, not what I wanted, but here we are. Sultan Alparslan of the Seljuk Sultanate. It does make me think, though. It would mean that I could go and, like, conquer Antioch as a Crusader duchy. Once the Crusades start, that is, of course. But think about it, because now they have a border here. They have a border here, even. We could even create a Crusader duchy, like, right here. Which are... no, duchy borders, I assume. You know, Tripoli, actually, yeah. Just this one. I think we gotta take a look at that. We gotta take, you know, that into consideration, whether we want to do it like that. But that seems fairly interesting, at the very least. He is still aiding, and that is just ridiculous. I could imprison you. You don't have any money, though, so what's the point? What are you doing? Kill Christophorus. Not that I care, in all honesty. We could also build up, of course, the conversion of Estonia. What do you get? Orthodoxy. Interesting. Romania, powerful. More powerful than ever, I feel. How's Heinrich doing? Is there still an anti-pope? Stop doing this, I swear to God. Ooh. It would actually give me a claim on her, huh? Not really that I would deserve it. Who do we currently have any war goals against? You're part of the Byzantines, of course, so are you. Seljuks, it's only these. It is literally only these two. And of course the HRE for the anti-pope, I can only assume. And there you go, we finally have an alliance with the HRE. That should be very beneficial to us. Extraordinarily beneficial to us. Alright, send out the Chancellor. And Christophoros actually died due to depression. Jesus Christ. Send out the Chancellor. And give me Tarsos. I require it. And then proselytize down Anissa. I have a gut feeling that we can actually turn this around even in this episode. Be it the Crusades starting, or be it the Byzantine Empire finding its end, because we will be able to call in the good old Holy Roman Empire. Dux Josephus II of Galicia is trying to usurp my title. As Chancellor Count Trajanus of Dolice is supposedly traveling around Tirana, trying to find both documents and supporters who help him legitimize a claim on the title. I need to do something about it. You know what? Make him disappear. Yeah. Assassin I sent failed miserably, and the troublesome Magistros, Count Trajanus of Dolice, continues his work to fabricate a claim on my title. How dare you? It has come to my attention that oh, he's still there. No, they actually used it now. Like, they have a claim now. It sucks. He has decided to go ahead and use a claim on my title despite having nothing more than a laughable and obviously fabricated document to back it up. Oh boy. Oh boy indeed, because essentially we are now in a situation where the Byzantine Empire can't just come for forced vassalization, but also simply because he doesn't like my face and can take a single county of mine. I am not a fan. It was one of those situations where you didn't want to tell the truth in case it would hurt the person, but in the same time, honesty is a virtue. You know what? He has been in a situation where his regent was murdered, where somebody else created a claim on his land. I think he wants to be a bit deceitful if he can, and he can't. Of course he can't. God damn it. That would have been such a nice opportunity right there, but here we are. My liege, I write to you with bad news from Nisa. My efforts to root out heresy and convert the population have met with resistance, and the peasants are arming themselves. I fear we might have a revolt on our hands here soon. Alright, that is very unlucky. Honestly, just what an non-luck we had so far in this playthrough, I gotta tell you. I don't want to swear fealty. I hate swearing fealty because it makes things too easy. It makes them too clear. You know, when you swear fealty to anyone, you can no longer lose because the big baddies can't hurt you, and it's just not nice. I don't care for it. I care for victory. So we have a lot of mountains here. Actually, our entire territory is mountains. You know what, I'm gonna pick mountains because if anything, we're gonna be defensive, sadly. Sadly defensive indeed. And it's come to my attention that the Magistros of Anatolia... Come on, man. Really? Everybody? Everybody? You absolute cowards. Stop getting claims on me. And why am I not getting a single claim? I think I will not get a single fabricated claim in this entire playthrough. Are you seeing this? Because I hate it. Good God, I hate it. That's just outrageous. I can do whatever I want. It actually does not work. I will not get a single claim. Yes, let's marry Albarade. Oh, she already is Cancer, man. This is such a cursed playthrough. Good God. She's 16 years old. She is 16 years old. Well, Albarade, I don't know you that well, but you are my wife now. And as such, I expect you, of course, to be the one that will be the regent if I fall ill. A while after you spread the word that you are seeking the employ of a court physician, one of the priests from Caesarea arrived at your court. The cynical priest introduced himself as Torstein the monk and expressed a wish to serve you. Although seeing as this individual is shunned by the rest of the priests, the religious authorities are unlikely to approve. You know what? I think we can deal with that. Torstein, help me. What? I didn't do anything in this entire video, but Kaiser Heinrich IV just committed suicide? What is this? And where did Otto go? Oh my God, is it because his son died of the Great Pox? Otto died of the Great Pox, and that is why Heinrich... Wow. This is absolutely wild. Unacceptable, if you ask me. This is just crazy. What are you doing anyway? Attacking for Sicily, huh? You'll be able to do that, I think. Jesus, all of these wars. I was really hoping that we would be in a situation where I could go ahead and just use them as, you know, kind of aiding me to conquer some of the Byzantine lands, but by God. Sure. I mean, I'll aid you, but I won't actually aid you, you know? All those classic moves. Yeah, we're still on a Gavelkind, so I don't want a second title. That's okay. Look at you. Kaiser Gebhard. I mean, how could he lose this, right? England and the Pope are against him right now, but... Oh, actually, you know, then again, the Pope does have a very healthy amount of troops. I think they may lose this. He's wounded. I've not had a single piece of luck in this entire playthrough. I hate when the AI does this, by the way, where they are like, let's just move to their capital while they are sieging down my land everywhere. Well, if he loses the war against England, that is actually excellent, because it would mean that we would finally be able to properly have no anti-pope, a strong church, and hopefully a situation where we can just, you know, simply go on and have a good old crusade. You realize that to become a great fighter, you would need to get in better shape. There's a great path in the nearby woods that would be excellent for running. As a Gebhard has lost, yeah, there you go. That's about what I expected. Then again, it wasn't the kid's anti-pope, was it? And we just got became a better warrior. Duke Raymond, what are you going to do with this? What are you going to do about this? About any of this? This is ridiculous. How do I do any of this? Well, look at you. I can't even... Oh, I could go for a border dispute these days. That should work out fine. It costs a lot of money, I suppose. And piety, of course. But we would get that piety back from going to a crusade. You know what? Once the war of the HRE has ended, we shall enter a war against the Byzantines. And I think we can pull it off. What is this? Saxon revolt for Siegfried's claim on Saxony. Wait, what? Oh, I was right. I meant to select you, Kaiser Gebhard. There you are. But I gotta tell you, I've never spent time, you know, just skipping the years this much as in this series. We have not been blessed by luck, especially considering that it has been a couple of years and yet he hasn't given me any goddamn claim. And he doesn't even hate me. Usually I just attribute it, you know, to the Chancellor being like, I hate this dude, I don't want to do anything for him. And as long as this is his only war, we shall go on and fight the Byzantines in this very episode once this war's over, which surely soon it shall be. There you go. Yeah, the Germans are currently defeating the Muslims, and that's a wrap. You know what? I think it's I do not like this. Holy War for Galilee, huh? 18k troops. Varangian guards, of course, hired. So nothing special there. I think we go in right now. I think we go in right now and we conquer Adana. Hey, please aid me. Because if you aren't aiding me, then I'm not winning. Alright, we have 5k troops. The Byzantines are at our doorstep, but they are not focused on us. And they are in a big war against, of course, the Fatimids, because they do want to reclaim the Holy Land. It is not very Christian of me to do what I'm doing here. Oh my god, he just frightened me. To go against the Byzantines when they are busy. Ah, don't do that, please. When they are busy fighting for land that is, of course, holy to us as well. But it is what it is at the end of the day, isn't it? And once the Germans arrive, we shall be stronger than ever before. With God. May God be with us. Only he can know that, of course, you know, that the Byzantines are not a good people. He's a direct leader. He has to lead from the center. I'm going to take this flank then. That's okay. I do have something else in Fulk. I believe so. Fulk doesn't have a special stat. Ralph, it's your job to do this now. What are you doing here? Why did he just land 370 troops? I mean, that's bold. Even for someone like him. But the Germans are slowly dripping in and the assassins spread to Syria. The Shashin, the elusive order of assassins, have expanded their influence into Syria. A branch of their sect has established itself in the mountain fortress of Masyaf, from where they control the surrounding countryside. Ah yes, Assassin's Creed 1. Who hasn't played it? What a game that was. What a game that was indeed. Now let's take a look at you. Ustash, of course. Now I'm up here, by the way, because if they do come our way, we will have the mountains and, of course, we will have the river in our defense. And I think that should be fairly beneficial. He just ordered them to go to the capital, so it's good that we're right next to it as well. Let's just hope that we can win this. The Byzantines are busy, as mentioned beforehand. Question is just, when won't they be busy anymore? And can we deal with it? And look at that, he lost so many damn men there. What are you doing, Germany? What are you doing, though? We don't really have, you know, the living space for all of these people that are arriving currently. Let's go down to Adana. We're gonna lose a very healthy amount of troops, I fear. And you are... Stop! Dude, stop getting claims on my land, I swear to God. And I think I'm gonna hire some mercs, because the Germans just... I mean, you know, the attrition is normal, I suppose, for the AI. That's just what they do. How many troops you got? 14k? I think if these 5k come to me here, we should have this. Your Holy Roman Empire is teaching the East Roman Empire what it means to get absolutely destroyed. Now, I don't actually like aggressive, because it just makes you straight worse as a defender. I think I'm going to go with unyielding instead. I like unyielding. Very decent stat. Emma D'Affrange has arrived in my court. Who the hell are you? Are we related? No. You're the drunkard from Chester? He does have a claim on Chester itself. I highly doubt that we're going to push that, but you know. And man, we're losing so many men in all these sieges. I hate it, but that's just par for the course, I suppose. Let's pick up the, what about... What about... You, maybe? You. Pechenet Company. They are not good, but they are many. Is this mountains? It is hills. Ah, that's disappointing. You know what? The Rus band. They are a bit better, I guess. Let's pick them up right here. And let's keep... Oh, okay, there they are. The Byzantines have arrived. You know exactly what that means. Yeah, I thought so, buddy. Don't you even dare. Now, they're going to try and siege down my capital. I'm not home, so I'm fairly confident that that's not going to go against me. There you go. This is what I thought. They never have the guts to actually do it. Ooh. Riding through the mountains, I see a group of half-assert soldiers coming for my unit, weapons raised. When they are finished with us, all my men are dead. I sink to my knees in the dirt, wondering why I am still here. Philaretos may be the first stepping stone to us becoming a truly amazing warrior. Where's the enemy commander? I'll kill him myself. I think I prefer you dead. I don't think he's important for anything, is he? Oh, he holds a claim for the Duchy of Kilikia. You know what? You come into my prison, buddy. You come into my prison. See, the one question is that I have here. Will I be there in time? Just 1 second here. 1st of November, right? 7th of November. That's so late. Yeah. I don't want this fight to happen there. I just really don't want it to happen. No question. I'm gonna split this up actually. I'm gonna give the Germans the command to siege this down. And I will then go on and go over here. They are... God. They just destroyed Nisa. Right, Germans, attached to me yet again. Oh, wow. They're actually assaulting it all down. Alright, I think we got... Nope, they don't want to come. Lately, I've become afraid that something might want to hurt me. I'm thinking about hiring two food tasters, and maybe a bodyguard would be a good idea. We still have our prison here, by the way. This is a good thing. I think we're going to become paranoid, absolutely. Good God, the Byzantines do not play around. And that is a horrible thing for us. I mean, look at us. Suddenly they have more troops. How many people died in these damn sieges? Vatican outrage. Letters have been sent out to the whole Catholic world from the Vatican. The Pope has demanded a stop to the beatification of sinful people and revoked the rights from the rest of the clergy to do so. From now on, the granting of beatification will be given out by the Pope personally. They blessed Cadell, and Cadell, I mean, look at him. He was awful. What a terrible person. He was even cynical, a hedonist. Good God. Who did this? Who did this indeed? As she is growing old, I can see that Emma could use some guidance in one of my experienced areas, the art of war. This is my chance to make an effort for the sake of her education, but what can I offer? I don't want to become stressed. I don't even know you, Emma. You know what? Learn all by yourself, please. You're welcome at this court, but nothing more. And I gotta tell you, man, I'm stressed out about the Byzantines here. I'm sincerely stressed out. We are getting ticking war score, of course. There you are, but I don't know if we're actually going to pull this off. The HRE has thrown away so many damn troops. This will be fairly difficult to continue, but we will continue it only in the next episode, and hopefully then we'll actually be looking at the Crusades beginning. Oh, that will be nice. I think the Crusades will begin in the next episode, and that would be just excellent, because then I could actually go on and maybe, you know, carve out my realm down here a bit, you know, in the land of the Muslims. Well, either way, I want to thank the members of the channel, starting with the Baron, Suspicious Duck, Stefan, the Richest T, Snywolf, Cyan, Hammond, and of course the wonderful, the beautiful, the gorgeous, wonderful Dukes, Knights of Squires, Kenneth, Eric, Lexo, and Benedict. Thank you so much for supporting the channel as members. It means the world to me because this is what keeps the channel running in its current format. And if you also want to support the channel, then check out the join button right under the video or the Paradox affiliate link in the description. If you buy a game via that link, you pay nothing more than you usually do, but I get a little bit of a cut from the game. So, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will tell you, let's turn this around. Let's destroy the Byzantines against all odds. We still have money, we still have energy, and we have an amazing leader. Duke Raymond the Lion of Chasianon. Now that is a name. I will see you in the next episode, in which we will hopefully finally give some, you know, what are you doing, Germany? Give some opposition to the Byzantines. I will see you then. Later, alligator.